Alright, we're gonna try this. Yeah, I have played this game probably around when it came out, but not very in depth with it, and I certainly haven't played it since then, so there's not a whole lot I remember about it, other than the setting, which I was aware of. I believe it's called the Forgotten Realms campaign setting, which is a pretty cool setting. I did read about it, back whenever this came, it was like early 2000s maybe, some pretty cool things about this setting. It's very like classic fantasy kind of thing, and then one of the things I remember liking a lot about it was the names. Some of the names of the places and the characters and sort of NPCs in the Forgotten Realms setting are pretty cool. So we might see some of that in this. Yeah, I love this cursor. This is, all cursors should be this. Really. It's like gauntlet cursor for the win. Alright, we're gonna start anew. Do all these campaigns here. Extra content. But maybe we'll just start with the first classic campaign. So 4 chapters. This one has 2 chapters. But I suppose we can start this. And reading, yes, there will likely be quite a bit of reading in this. Here we go. You find yourself at the center of intrigue, betrayal, and dark magic in Neverwinter Nights. Journey through dangerous cities, monster-filled dungeons, and deep into the uncharted wilderness in search of the cure for a cursed plague ravaging the city of Neverwinter. The Wailing Death is the original campaign, taking place along 4 chapters and a prelude. It showcases many of Neverwinter Nights' original features across many geographical areas with a large variety of characters, quests, and villains. Yeah, 2002. So... yeah, I know I've mentioned quite a few, probably more than once before on this channel about how that era is one of my favorite gaming eras. I just feel like there's a lot of cool stuff during that time, but certainly not my ultimate favorite. But it's kind of cool to think that this game is, so what, 23 years old now. Level range 120. The game opens. The once mighty city of Neverwinter is a hive of panic and terror. Thousands have died from a mysterious plague called the Wailing Death, and thousands more are infected. With the risk of an epidemic spreading across the face of Faerun, the lords of Neverwinter declared a quarantine and shut the gates to all travel, trapping sick and healthy alike inside the city walls. Lady Arabeth de Tillermirande has issued a call to all adventurers within the city, asking them to keep order and help her find a cure. Promises of honor and riches have drawn many to Arabeth's side, but all for naught. The plague spreads with every passing day and sweeps through the poorer quarters of the city like a flash fire. Many would-be heroes have fallen, and no cure is in sight. Yep. Yeah. Oh, more stuff. Lady Arbeth herself has ordered the Academy to send you an invitation to come to train. Level 1, number of players. Module serves as an introduction to Wailing Death campaign in the game of Neverwinter Nights. Features some light story accompanied with gameplay tutorials and objectives. Multiplayer games start at the beginning of Chapter 1 with their level 3 characters. The frozen north, the name given to the stark and unforgiving frontier that lies beyond the high moor of Faerun, a bleak wilderness where some barbarian clans and tribes of giants roam the land and fierce dragons rule the skies, but amidst the frozen savagery stands a bastion of civilization, the city of Neverwinter, jewel of the north. Behind the city's high walls, those both hardy and brave carve out an existence in this bleak land under the guidance and protection of the legendary hero Lord Nasher Alagondar. That's what I'm saying. Like, the names are pretty cool in this. I'm kind of not hyper. I'm kind of critical when it comes to names of characters, and especially in the fantasy genre. Fantasy names always have more than other genres, a tendency to just sound like infantile or kind of silly, So I like when I hear what I consider a good fantasy name, but it's rarer than you might think. Yet there are some things that all the courage in the world cannot stand against. A virulent plague swept the city, a terrible affliction that began in the beggar's nest. Soon all of Neverwinter would feel the touch of the wailing death. The disease could not be cured. Panic ensued. The streets erupted into violence. The Jewel of the North was brought to its knees to save Neverwinter. Lady Erebeth de Tilmerinde, Paladin of Tyr and Lord Nasher's right hand, put forth a call for a champion. A rush of would-be heroes answered her call, some drawn by promises of grandeur and glory, others the lure of gold. Those with the greatest potential were initiated into the academy to train and study under the greatest minds of Neverwinter, all in the hopes that a champion would emerge to save the city from the wailing death and whatever sinister force might be behind it. Okay. Alright. So we're going to create... Ooh, wait. Can we go back? I'm just going to start that over. See if we can look at the... Did I do the right... Yeah, I did that. Yeah. So what are the pre-made characters? I kind of want to make my own, but we'll just see what they are. Yeah. Smith daughter. So these are kind of more options than I expected there to be, which is cool. Like Xandralox Detestan, Tolara Ameliovin, Spectorial Melemion. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Alright, we'll do a new character. I haven't premeditated this at all, so male or female. We'll start with male, and we'll do race. Yeah, with the races, kind of almost want to do human, although that's like the most kind of generic. But I think it's either human or like elf or half elf. Let's see. I'm definitely not going to be a gnome or a dwarf or halfling. You got half orc. Maybe we'll do that. And this is all like, it's all the D&D system. So which I admittedly am very rusty with. So I have not played D&D basically since like childhood, but I was really into it as a child. But this is like, like I know what dexterity and constitution are, obviously, but anyway, it'll be kind of this is this is basically a blind let's play. We'll put it that way, this will do that. And then portrait. Ooh, okay. You know what though? Let's be a female elf. Sure. what do we got? Whoa, those eyes. And those are like the drows, which are like the dark, basically the dark elves or whatever of this setting, right? And there's of course the famous series of fantasy books about the drow character from the setting by R.A. Salvatore. Yes, I remember that. I never read those books, but I spent a lot of my childhood in bookstores looking at the fantasy book section, and so I'm aware of that series. But let's see, maybe... Oh my god, that's an elf? You don't even have the ears. What's... Yeah, like, not feeling a whole lot of these pictures, to be completely honest with you. It's okay. I guess it's okay. If that was like a sneak. But I don't think I want to play a sneak. What is that? His mouth. Or her mouth. Those keys? What is that? What is that? Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know what it is about all these portraits. Like, that's an elf? Maybe there's just all the portraits at once and it doesn't specify once you choose your race. These are just like, that's... Yeah. Would explain why we had, like, humans and... We'll do that. And then, class. This is the thing. So you can do... I think you can do multi-classing, which is cool and might be fun. I don't know how long I'm going to continue with this. I'm just starting it and seeing where it goes. And don't know how long it takes to level and do different things or complete the campaign. I think that'd be cool to check out this old game for a minute and refresh myself on some like older edition, whatever, D&D mechanics at the same time. But I basically have two classes that I want, so I kind of do want to multi-class if possible, but I'd like to do a Paladin, because I love Paladin. I'm way into Paladin. It's like my favorite, one of my favorite classes ever. But also Bard. If I could multi-class a Paladin Bard, so it'd be like a Paladin who also like sings. So I'm wondering like what would be the... Maybe it would be wiser to start as Paladin and then multi-class into Bard than to start as Bard. Bard is... Bard is all charisma-based spell casting, so you need a high charisma. D6 hit die. Proficient with light armor, medium armor, and shields. Cannot gain levels of experience while they're of lawful alignment. Yeah, but a paladin should be of lawful alignment, though. Paladin is no longer lawful good, cannot gain levels until their alignment is lawful good again. That's kind of... Okay, so that's an impasse, so I have to either choose one of those. You know, like, in terms of role-playing and character-based, I think it would be fun to be a bard, but just in terms of mechanics and being a noob at this game, I think it would probably be wiser to go with paladin. They'll be better in combat. I think that's just a given. and less, like, Bard is such a strange class. Like, it's not like any other class. Like, their classes are very straightforward, you know, like, you know what a wizard does and a rogue and a fighter, and they all have their very carved out niche, but then Bard is just like, hey, I'm kind of not anything, you know, it's like, you have a little bit of fighting, and then you have, but they're not really spell casting, it's kind of different, it's all like, doesn't work the same way as everyone else, and then it's basically, to me, it's just like a role-playing class, kind of, where if you want to sing, which I do, then, but maybe we'll just do Paladin. Paladin has lawful good only, hit dice 10. Wisdom-based armor-related chance of spell failure is ignored. Lawful good only. Yeah, so I don't... Maybe that's just from this game, but I don't remember there being anything in D&D about Bard cannot be lawful alignment. That you can be a lawful Bard. I don't see why you can't. It's not lawful to sing. Is that what? Yeah, this is a choice right now. I'm kind of on the fence. I think we'll go with Bard, though. You know what? We'll go with Bard. Why not? Just cause. So we can't be. We want to be good. I think, but we'll just be either chaotic or neutral. We'll do chaotic good. Chaotic good Bard. But we can multi-class into. Can we change our alignment? That's another thing. Like, can you change your alignment in this? Let me just look at that again, see if it tells us there. Like if I go here, I really want to do both. Ex-paladin. I want to do a singing paladin. A paladin that is no longer lawful good cannot gain levels until their alignment is lawful good again. So that implies that you can. Nope, screw it. We're going all in on Bard. All in on Bard. Doesn't matter. It's the goofiest, most non-logical, non-gamey class. It basically doesn't make sense. So that's why we're doing it. Alignment, yep, chaotic. Yep, chaotic good. Abilities, right. So we get 27 points. So we want to max out Charisma, because all their spells are based on Charisma. And then we want to get everything off of negatives, too, I think. We definitely don't want that low of hit points in Constitution. We have 4 points left. So probably, maybe even Strength. I don't think we need Wisdom or Intelligence, because Charisma will do all the spell stuff for Bards. Influences have Bard, Sorcerer spells, not Intelligence. And then Wisdom is what? Yes, but like Perception checks too, though, right? I mean, that's kind of useful. And kind of taking more hit points, so I'd say either Dexterity, and we will be wearing light or medium armor probably. We'll be an archer though. I don't think we may not be an archer. We might. Maybe it's wisest to take either Wisdom or Constitution. And we got 4 points. We could do one of each, or 2 of each for a +1 of each, like that. That might be good. Or we could just go all in for more hit points. How much hit points will that give us? We'll see. Maybe we'll just go all into Constitution here. Oh, we can't go past 13 on that? Oh, it costed 2 to go up past there. So we'll do that. We'll do that. That's fine, I think. Sure. Packages. What is this? They're items. Configure skills and feats, so you don't have to. Default Bard. Bard Blade, Bard Gallant. Jester, Lore Master. I would say Gallant, Blade. Blade or Gallant? Probably Blade based. But if Gallant is striking, combat, and artistry, let's see what that says. Yeah, so we have this. Skill points. Yeah. So shouldn't that have, so if we like selected that, we go like that, what is that? What did that do to our, didn't show us any, didn't give us skills? How does that work? Let's just go like this. Yeah, so perform. 4 points into, all the points into performing. We might even do that. Taunt, tumble. I think this is pretty useful. It's a class skill as well. And then what's this? Identify spells and perform counter spells. Persuade. You know, we'll just go all points into perform. And we'll just say they're really good at performing and nothing else right now. Alertness. Oh yeah, feats. One feat. What's artist? Let's do bonus on perform spot. Yeah. I was never that much into the feats that just gave you a skill plus, because I felt like it was kind of felt like a waste of using a feat. You can just eventually get skill points and add them, and you could have like more of a special ability. Extra music. Use Bard Song 4 extra times per day. Let's do that. Let's do that, sure. Yeah. Extra music. Yep, we'll do that. Lots of music. Spells, yep. We get 4 out of 5. So we want Cure, that's useful, right? It's 1 penalty to attack rolls. Light illuminating, that's cool. Bonus to all saving throws. I guess like those would be the most. What's this? Oh yeah. Yeah. So light is cool, but it may be just a practical and not good for combat. This is more useful for combat, so I guess we'll just get that for now. Is that it? Is that right? Is that everything? Oh, right, okay. Alright, just a sec here. I'm just checking the time. Yay, our character screen. Ooh, yeah, see? This is what I'm talking about. This many hair colors. Every game should allow this many hair colors. This is amazing. This is where it's at. Yeah. I kind of like that. Yeah, now that we have all these unique hair colors, how can I just go with like a regular one? You know, you kind of have to use... I'm thinking either like that kind of thing. Although I kind of like the bluish, hair color. I can do that. Yeah, at first, no, her portrait, though, was, like, golden hair, so I think I'll just go with how her portrait looked. I know, kind of tempting to have her the dyed look, but that one is kind of... So we have, like, that. I'm gonna stick to the portrait. And you know what, I'm still also going to... I think it really looks... Let's say it's like, it's one of these, or, well, that one's too, it's like greenish. We'll go with, can we spin? We can't spin you. I guess we'll go with, that, or one of those. Yeah, I know. I'm spending probably more time on this than I should, but I guess it's either that one. No, not that one. Or where's the other one? This one? I think it's that one. That's fine. Whatever. Let's see. Ooh, you can have... Oh, okay. Yeah, so all those for the skins too. But no, I think we're just going to stick with the regular skin. We're not going to go all crazy with the different colors of skin, even though that's really cool too. I love that there's so many variety of skin and hair colors. It's I kind of like that one. Do that. It's almost yellow. It's almost like... We'll do that. And then, let's see, head. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it's a haircut. Wow, whoa. So it includes, like, built-in accessories. Okay, so what did we start? We started with that. Kind of like what we started with the most out of these. And you could have this. That's just like a... That just reminds me too much of like a high elf in Oblivion or Elder Scrolls hair. And you've got like that, you know, the side thing. It's too modern for me. And maybe, yeah. I feel like that's the least offensive one. No tattoos, body, 2 bodies. 2 possible bodies. Okay. And clothing. Oh, here we go. Yeah. You know, I love like the dresses and stuff, but I feel like she should be, you know, like adventure ready. So she should have maybe more. Although she's mainly a performer and singer, she's gonna be like not. She's still gonna be like combat ready, I think, but. We could get in between that, like, maybe that. So that looks very kind of like, almost court jester-y type of thing. I think that one too. Like, the gold kind of goes with her theme. Maybe we'll do, so it's either, we'll give her the golden blue. Yeah.
At my command, attack!
Oh yeah, I love this. I love this. Choosable voices.
To the fight! To the fight!
At the you have to fight. Come on.
I'm gonna give her that, but I'm definitely giving
You
her
have to fight. Come on.
innocent idealist.
Their throats, cut them down.
So like having the personality-based voices as another character choice, that is a really cool feature that's not in a whole lot of games. Like, imagine if more games did, like, definitely games will do different voice choices too, but just, and then just, like, labeling them. Like,
We have no choice. They must be eliminated.
the quiet leader.
Come on, it's time to take out the trash.
Mature commander. Yeah, so.
Alright, I says you attack right now!
Brutish thug.
I smack you down! Bleed and die!
Wow. So I kind of want.
I hurt. Heal me. Help me here right now.
You have to fight. Come Come on!
If I could have both of those.
You have to fight!
Alright!
You have to fight!
Alright! I says you attack right now!
Brutish, innocent, idealist. But no, I'm just gonna stick to that because it's like really. She's like, so she's gonna be like a.
I didn't want to do this, but
Okay, name. Oh god. Naming. Age. What's the most age we can do? Can we do. It doesn't. Whoa, it didn't limit that. We have 9 digits. Because like elves can live really long, right? So they're technically immortal, right? So we could make her that old. Last name is not Gerent. Oh, generate name. Cool. I love when there's a name generator. Elrondra Immithlin. Yeah. Mebriel Deadwith. Eowandra Denodolin. So you can tell like these are very influenced by the Lord of the Rings Elvish. But they're not exactly lifted. They're changing it a little, but it's very close to like, you know, there's the different Elvish tongues in Lord of the Rings that basically so much fantasy came from. You know, Lord of the Rings, you know. Godfather of fantasy or whatever, if you want to call, you know, Tolkien that, but like, so that's very close to some of his Elvish names, and I think. But I like that they're not exact as well. So I just ran and made some rice, and I'm just eating it real quick. Alright, I put some lemon juice in the rice, because I've never done that. I got on this kick where I started adding lemon juice to everything. I feel like it's a move. So yeah, names are super important to me, characters, and I spent 0 time thinking about a name for this, which is very unusual for me. Usually if I'm coming up with a character, I like to have the name like way before, and then once you have like a name figured out, it's very easy to like get into the character, create everything else around that. So like if you come up with a really good name for a character, then it's like everything else falls into place, and you're like, you know who they are. You create a character first without a name, it kind of feels backwards to me, but that's what we did. So I guess I'll just name her. Yeah, she's not gonna be Zacharia because she's female, but we could name her Ariette. Ariette? You'd have no last name too. Just be like a one. No surname. No family of origin. And we have deity here. It's kind of cool. The name of, assuming that's like her patron deity. I think we'll go with, music. Muse. With Muse. And then the last name, like, we could give her a title too. It's kind of fun to add titles instead of last names, especially in fantasy characters, you know, like so and so the whatever, you know. We'll just do that. We'll just do that. We'll keep it really minimalist with the name. I tend to think of elven names as usually being fairly minimalist, at least fairly elegant, not...
The Frozen North, the name given to the stark and unforgiving frontier that lies beyond the high moor of Faerun. a bleak wilderness where barbarian clans and tribes of giants
so this is
roam the land, and
it's the voiceover of what we read
dragons rule
in the
the
introduction
skies.
part.
But amidst the frozen savagery stands a bastion of civilization, the city of Neverwinter, jewel of the north. Behind the city's high walls, those both hardy and brave carve out an existence from this bleak land under the guidance and protection of the legendary hero, Lord Nasha Alagonda. Yet there are some things that all the courage in the world cannot stand against. A virulent plague swept the city, a terrible affliction that began
Yep, you know what? I'm breaking Let's Play etiquette just because we read that, and apologize if you wanted to see all of that in the slideshow of the pictures they were showing. But here we are. Let's see. Uninjured. That's nice. So let's see. We got map, inventory, journal. Character sheet. Rest, spellbook. What do we got here? So do we have to equip these, or? Key settings. Right. Drive mode. Drive mode. Camera? Move camera. So WASD's drive mode. Well, hopefully this stuff is fairly explanatory. Yeah. I mean, that's, the spinning is kind of slow. Maybe is there a way to input? Full screen edge camera turn. No, camera turn speed. Yeah. Is that what we want? I guess say we double that. Wait, what if it was just that? That's not the camera turning though, because we're turning the character, right? Is that? Did that do anything? Does anybody notice? Let's just put it way up and then see what happens. Maybe that's faster. Whatever. Guess it's fine.
Finally, you're up. I was afraid you were going to sleep all day. I guess the instructors work you pretty hard here. My name's Pavel. I'm one of the new recruits. I just arrived here at the academy this...
Yep, I'm here yet. Yeah, training. It's both an honor and a privilege to serve Neverwinter. When you have as much talent and skill as I do, you get used to these kind of honors. No, she's not going to be braggadocious. You're pretty modest for someone who's got such high expectations on her. It wasn't quite so easy for me to get into the academy. My brother Bim and I were working on one of the nearby farms outside the city when we heard Lady Erebeth had put out a call for heroes to come to the aid of Neverwinter. We knew the city was suffering, but we didn't realize how bad things were until we got there revived just before the sealed gates and quarantined the city. Thank the gods I got accepted to the academy. I wouldn't want to be out there on the streets with the plague, not with the city guards barely able to keep order anymore. I don't know that much about the plague. What do you mean about the city being able to keep order? Tell me about your brother. Not interested in chatting. Yeah. So, we're going to say she's typically polite, but also blunt. I guess you want to get on with your training. Well, good luck, yes. Because OOC tells me this is going to be a tutorial and kind of just want to rush through tutorial.
I saw you talking to my brother Pavel. My name is Bim. If you want, I can give you a short tutorial on adventure.
No, we'll just say we know what we're doing. Go through the door and speak to Olgerd. Sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna be reading every single bit of dialogue. It's too much. You can read it.
Hello there. Come to get yourself some supplies for Olga.
I'll say I know how to work the inventory. Press the I on your keyboard. Yep. Cool. And I like these. I like these old style of you know, the grid inventories like this. Something very quaint about it. The top section of the inventory shows me. Yeah. So you're just telling me about inventory. I think I can figure this stuff out, hopefully. Spells, tutorial on stores. I'll see what you have for sale, but I don't want a tutorial on stores. Wow, it's a lot of stuff. There we go. Yeah, so get some clothes. Noble outfit. Kind of okay with the clothes. I don't. What else? So weapons, we have light crossbow, dagger. So if we do, is it this? But this is skills. Right. So how does it work again? Like with weapons, oh, in D&D it's like proficiencies, yeah, so like there isn't weapon skills, there's just proficiencies, right, and you're either proficient with a weapon type or not. So let's see. This includes club, dagger, mace, and elf is also longsword. Yeah, so that's the cool thing about elf bard is we'll be able to upgrade from the dagger. I don't really want to be a dagger wield. I'd rather do like a sword, a long blade. But I do like the crossbow. That's cool too. So maybe because we have rapier, rapier is cool. Maybe we can get a rapier. We can get a rapier. So is that? It's katana. Right. The rapiers. Can we get? He probably told us in the, oh yeah, examine, right, so there's, we do that. Rapier is 1d6 damage. And longsword is 1d8. What's the benefit then? Critical threat, slashing medium. Is that 18 and that's 19? Is that what that said? Yeah, so there's more chance of a critical on the rapier. But just mathematically, that still doesn't probably equal out to more average damage with there being only 1d6 every single hit. So, although rapier's cool, I think we'll just get the longsword. Yeah. Oh, can we? No wait. Do we? Yeah. Thanks. Where did it go? We just bought it. Where is it? Wait a minute. I just saw that gold went down, didn't it? And where is it? Do we not have the room? Our inventory lined up? Oh no. What happened? Guys, didn't we just lose gold? Transaction successful. Lost 29 gold. Can we just take it? Just take it. Yeah. Right. It doesn't even transfer the item when you buy it. That's really cute. Alright. We have summon creature. Sleep. So these are other spells that we... studded light armor and leather armor. So armor class 3. Class 2, dexterity bonus 6. So maybe we should save the studded. Comparing these. So I guess we can sell that. Sure. We don't need 2 armors. We can keep the rest of these items. So, we'll sell the dagger too. And I guess there's nothing else. So we have a few, 99 bolts. And you have these bunch of other spells. Magic missile. Wait, we have that. You have magic missile, sleep, and summon creature. Ray of frost. Kind of cool. Wait. Mage armor for 70. Oh, and we only have 21 gold now. Alright, but that's good. We got a sword. Alright, sure. That's fine. Thank you. Where are we to go? Are we going here? Sword. Berna, what's up?
Hey there! You're one of the students here at the academy, aren't you?
On how to use your map and journal. No thanks. I think, I'm gonna guess M is map and J is journal? Yep. Right. Alright, let's see, we got, is this, yep. Oh. Wait, how did we? Yeah. History of the creator races, the runes. Can we? Does it say like that there's no value to the item? It's not like a sellable. Books aren't. So I'm assuming I think there's like spell books that you can learn spells from, right? But then other books will have no value apparently. Is that how they all work? Excuse me. Excuse me, brazier. I always call them braziers. Whoa, did we just... Okay. It's a book, it's another book. Yeah, so maybe not taking those two, they take up space and they're worth nothing. Urban.
It's about time you showed up, recruit. My name is Herb.
Don't call me worthless hide, that's not very nice. Yeah, let's get this over with. Right click on your opponent to bring up the menu, then left click on a special attack icon in the lower right corner of the menu. Opens up a second menu with any feats or special attacks you might have. Yeah, I get it. Ooh. Wait. Yeah, repeat that. I totally just missed how he said to parry. Are you? Yep. And the special attacks.
Reporting for duty, sir.
No need to shout. Yeah, and you just get the typical drill sergeant attitude. Weapon can open chests or lock doors. Oh, you can bash, right? Yeah, let's do it.
Nobody walks away!
Nobody walks away. Go speak to my assistants. Yep, talk to them. Yeah, tutorial-y stuff is tutorial-y.
Well met.
Are you an assistant? Hi, what's up? We'll be going now. I guess you aren't the one. Where is it? Was it you? Ferdinand. Wait, what? Those aren't the names he said, right? Oh, this one, right. So this guy, Hewitt.
So Harbin sent you over for your comment.
Let's do ranged trial. Yeah, so I have this. Right. And are these just auto-equipped? Three, or is it 3 missile slots? What is that? And then shoot. Shoot.
It didn't work.
It's taken too close to the target. Way back here. Yay, I can shoot stuff. Yay. Weapon ineffective. Oh, it's just because it's the target though, right? I mean second part.
You've completed my part of the test.
Oh. Oh, yeah, the non. That was ranged. Now I know how to range. Oh. It's really coming together now, folks. You. Mealy, teach me how to click on a thing like this. Thank you. Clicked. It's badly wounded. Yeah. Take that. Attack of opportunity. Ooh. Attack of opportunity against a dummy. Alright, did that do it? Was that good for you? Oh, did I not? I thought I already said that. How about now?
Well done. I need
Yeah.
to talk to you.
How about that? Pretty awesome, huh?
Nobody walks away!
You're in the South Assembly Hall. They are bestowing blessings.
You and me! Let's go!
Yay, blessings. I like blessings. I will let blessings be bestowed upon me. Thank you. Let's see. So we've got this. What's this?
Reporting for duty, sir.
See you later. Wait, no, we'll just, you know, we'll check this out. What's going on here?
Hey there. Welcome to my little corner of the academy. I'm Joe.
Run-of-the-mill wizard. Sure. No, don't show me how to do a thing that I'll never do. I guess we can move right on to the lessons about resting. Continue. Important for spellcaster to remember to rest. Yep, resting's good. Rest. Yep. Spells loaded into your quick bar. See the icons. If you have the spells loaded into your... Okay, so... We have, right. A potion of cure. Bard's song. Cure minor wounds. Resistance stays flare. So flare is flare. It's just a debuff. -1 to attack rolls. So I don't. And dazed is also like a daze for 2 rounds. That's kind of also a debuff. So you don't even have. What's resistance? Yeah. So we only have it for curing and singing. What's this? 3 perform and bard level 1, +1 to attack and damage. So we'll just do that before everything, just as a buff. So we have buffs and debuffs, but we don't even have any damage dealing spells. But we did have, so we have this, or, wait, magic missile. So wait a minute, let me think here, is it, no, what would be, I have to look in this journal. Just pressing every button till. There we go. B for bard spells. So if we do this, can we? Yeah, I don't think we can, because I think these are cantrips, right? And cantrips are level 1 or level 0 or whatever, right? And then, if I recall correctly from D&D, the cantrips are, yes, that's its first level. We can't just drag it in there or anything. Maybe we're not able to do first levels yet. Same with sleep. Obviously, that, I think. Yeah. So that I'm assuming, yeah, so that would be unlocked. Yeah, so we can't even use those yet. So the other thing is I have to change the controls. Where is it? Wait. Key settings. Yeah. Radial menu bottom left. What do you mean radial menu? Are all the numpads? Save as G. Yeah, and I apologize. This is stuff that'd be preferable to have done off screen, but this is literally the first time I'm just opening up this game and starting it, and I assumed most of the key mapping would have been fine, but probably a wrong assumption. I'm just seeing that there's no way to change those function keys, which is kind of unfortunate because that means we don't have a hotkey for these. We can only click them like this, just kind of, yeah, so they want us to not attack it, right, but they want us to cast a spell. And this, yeah, so use, and we can use the statue. Bash lock. Yeah. Okay, so if we did, we have special abilities there, which is counterspell and defensive casting mode, right? So we have these. We can cure it, resist it, daze it. Let's daze it. How's that? Did that make you happy? Does that make you happy? We did a thing to it.
There. Welcome to my
Didn't we? Oh. Destroy it using a spell. So I guess I can't do this challenge because I don't have a damaging spell. Right. I don't have the first levels yet. None of these, this isn't gonna cut it. Oh, that worked, even though I don't think it should have.
control of your magical abilities. Speak to me before you leave. Your training is done. You should go to the South Assembly Hall.
Alright. Thank you. Well, we did all the tutorial things. We learned how to click on a thing with a sword. We learned how to spin around trying to open a door in a very awkward fashion. We learned how to click on a thing using a bow, and we learned how to click on a thing using a spell. That required more than one click, so clicking on multiple things. Hey.
Now that you've finished your training, you can go on into the South Assembly Hall if you want. Lady Erebeth is still granting blessings to all the Academy graduates.
Alright. Blessing time. Hey, Erebeth. Hey.
Congratulations. Your training here at the Academy is now complete. May the blessing of Tyr be upon you. I have been looking forward to meeting you. The instructors here at the Academy speak very highly of your skills.
Thank you.
I am Lady Erebeth de Tilmerand. Perhaps after the graduation ceremonies we can speak in private. Neverwinter can use someone like you.
Thank you.
Mission arranged. Wait, what was that? Did you feel it?
And attack. Uh-oh. What? Oh no. Oh no. Attack them. Yeah. Bard song. Let's sing. Can we sing? Yay! Music is coming out. Can we attack you? Yes. Anybody else? Who? Are you? You are good guys? What are you? Oh, got him. Did we get to loot anything from that guy? No.
I must speak with you.
Okay. Sure.
Listen to me. There is not much time. I fear this is no. As you may already know, a number of creatures were brought from
Waterdeep.
here to the Academy. It was believed the reagents for a spell to create a cure could be extracted from them.
That's cool.
We tried to keep this information secret, but this attack reveals our secret is well known, even to our enemies.
Who are these enemies you speak of?
Has many enemies. Some declare themselves openly, such as the city of Luskin. Others keep their identities hidden from us. I do not know who is behind
Striking
this
from the
attack,
shadows.
but it is obvious they are here to destroy our hope of. You must protect the Waterdavian creatures.
Water.
They must not be allowed to fall into the enemy's hands.
Where to find the
I would
creatures?
take you to the creatures myself if I could, but I fear my presence. Our attackers appeared here in this room. It is likely their arrival was magically centered on me. They must have assumed I would be with the Waterdavian creatures. Even now, our enemy may be watching me through magical means, hoping I will lead them right to where the creatures are kept. I cannot take that risk. You must do this alone. Go back through the hallway leading to this room and take the corridor to the east. It leads to the chambers where the Waterdavian beasts are being kept.
Sure.
Take this key. It will open the locked east door back in the hallway leading to this room. I will stay here. Hopefully my presence. Hurry! Make your way into the fate of Neverwinter depends on you.
Sure. Sounds good. But could we just see if there's is the camera always? Yeah, I know. UI. No, it would be. Well, we can look at the key. We can zoom out and we can rotate the camera. Oh, camera up, down there. Okay. Yeah. So if we, yeah, make it a little, yeah, that's kind of better. Let's go.